King Charles cuts off Beatrice and Eugenie's allowance. Welcome back, Royal Watchers, to Crown Chronicles. Here, we take you beyond the palace gates and into the real stories behind the royals, the drama, the decisions, the secrets, and the legacy of the most famous family in the world. Before we dive into today's explosive topic, make sure you subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join our royal community. You don't want to miss what comes next. What happens when a king decides it's time to draw the line, not with political leaders or global institutions, but with his own family? Today, we unravel the shocking truth behind reports that King Charles has cut off Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's financial allowance, marking one of the boldest, and most controversial, moves of his reign. Is this a strategic reshaping of the monarchy? A quiet punishment aimed at the York family? Or a necessary step to protect the future of the crown? Let's explore every angle. A new era under King Charles. Since King Charles ascended the throne, he has been steadily reshaping the monarchy into something leaner, more controlled, and more modern. Gone are the days of a sprawling royal firm, with dozens of distant cousins funded by the crown. Charles's vision is simple. A slimmed-down monarchy, a tightly curated team of senior royals who represent the institution with clarity, transparency, and purpose. But behind this clean, modern strategy lies a ripple of consequences. And no two royals are feeling the impact more than Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. How royal funding really works. To fully understand why this decision is so dramatic, we need to explore how royal funding actually works. Contrary to public belief, not all royals receive taxpayer money. Only working royals, those who officially represent the crown, are supported through the sovereign grant. Beatrice and Eugenie have never been full-time working royals. Yes, they carry titles. Yes, they attend certain events. But they have always straddled a blurry line between public and private life. For years, their lifestyles were supported by their father, Prince Andrew, private allowances from the late Queen, royal family trust funds, their corporate careers. But the moment Queen Elizabeth passed and Prince Andrew was removed from public duties, the ground beneath them began to shift. And Charles just delivered the final push. The shocking cut. According to palace insiders and royal analysts, King Charles has formally withdrawn the private financial allowances previously available to Beatrice and Eugenie. This isn't a simple reduction. It is a complete severing of financial ties, particularly those once quietly funded through Andrew or the Queen's private estate. In other words, no more coverage for security. No travel budgets. No household support. No royal lifestyle safety net. For two princesses who grew up in the privileged inner circle of the monarchy, this shift is seismic. Why would the king do this? There are three major reasons behind this decision, and none of them are simple. 1. The slimmed-down monarchy strategy. Charles is determined to run the monarchy like a streamlined institution. Fewer working royals equals fewer public expenses equals fewer controversies. Beatrice and Eugenie simply don't fit the new mold. They are titled, but not official. Related, but not essential. Royal, but not necessary. 2. The fallout from Prince Andrew. Like it or not, the York family's reputation changed forever after Andrew's scandals. Every financial tie to him risks public outrage. By cutting off Andrew's daughters, Charles distances the monarchy from Andrew's legacy, reduces criticism from taxpayers, reinforces a narrative of accountability. Fair? Perhaps. Not. Strategic? Absolutely. 3. Protection of the future monarchy. Charles is looking directly ahead, from himself to William, and ultimately to George, Charlotte, and Louis. He wants financial resources redirected toward the direct line. Public attention focused on the future. A smaller royal team that can withstand modern scrutiny. In that future, Beatrice and Eugenie play no major role. How are Beatrice and Eugenie reacting? While neither princess has commented publicly, insiders say the sisters were left, stunned and disappointed, by the king's decision. Beatrice, who works in finance and is raising a young daughter, may feel the pressure most immediately. Her security needs alone are significant due to her profile. Eugenie, who splits her time between the UK and Portugal with her husband Jack Brooksbank, may manage more easily. But the emotional blow is just as heavy. Both sisters adored their grandmother, the late Queen, who supported them their entire lives. Losing that protection, and now losing King Charles's financial backing, marks a painful turning point. What does this mean for their future? It may mean several things. 1. Greater independence. Beatrice and Eugenie may have to rely more on their careers, private work, and their husband's support. 2. Reduced public roles. Expect fewer palace appearances and lower profile engagements. 3. The end of the York sisters as royal fixtures. This decision subtly but firmly shifts them from royal figures to royal adjacent relatives. 4. Potential tension within the family. Prince Andrew is reportedly furious. Sarah Ferguson may feel protective. And Beatrice and Eugenie, caught in the middle, must navigate loyalty, identity, and responsibility. Their royal identity isn't just a title, it's their entire upbringing. And now, it's quietly slipping through their fingers. Charles's legacy. Cleaner or colder. This move will define Charles's leadership style in the public eye. Is he a modernizing monarch, or a cold strategist willing to cut out anyone who doesn't fit his plan? The public is divided. Some praise him for reducing royal spending. Others accuse him of sidelining two women who have served the royal brand with dignity. But one thing is clear. This is only the beginning of Charles's restructuring, and more cuts may be coming. And that's the full story behind why King Charles has cut off Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's allowance, a dramatic shift that signals a new, uncompromising era for the monarchy. If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure you subscribe to Crown Chronicles, like this video, and leave a comment below. Do you agree with King Charles's decision? Or is it a step too far? Your opinion matters, and the debate starts here. Until next time, Royal Watchers. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay royal.